Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Brooklyn Nets. At center, Blake Griffin. At small forward, Joe Harris. At shooting guard, Kyrie Irving. At guard, James Harden. At forward, Kevin Durant. The head coach of the visiting team is Steve Nash. And now, please welcome your New York Knicks. At guard, at 6'7", number 13, Evan Fournier. At center, at 7 feet, number 23, Mitchell Robinson. At guard, at 6 feet, number 8, forward at 6'6", number 9, R.J. Barrett. At forward at 6'8", number 30, Toronto. The head coach of the Knicks, Tom Thibodeau. One more time, let's hear it for your New York Knicks.
And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. Hi folks, this is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, the worst passes often lead to the best finishes. And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much throw it wherever.
Oh yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. And then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Orlando, going up against the Magic. And the starting lineup for the Nets. Harrison Durant in as the forwards. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Griffin in at the 5 spot. And for the Knicks, Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Evan Fournier is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Robinson in at the 5. Another season underway for the NBA. Grant, was there an opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special, too, after not playing the entire previous year.
Now here's Barrett. Back to Randall. On the wing, Fournier. On the wing, Fournier. 5 on the clock. Walker finds Barrett. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And there's... the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
you, Kevin.
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. And so off the tip, it's New York. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Irving, and it's Griffin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the great thing about Durant, he gives you a lot of everything.
Yeah, it goes way beyond being versatile. This guy is a great shooter, an elite historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
That's his first foul.
First team foul. And the Knicks with possession here. Walker dishes to Barrett. Pass to Robinson. Looking for Fournier. Gets it there. Rocket 2.
A terrific job from Irving to track his man the entire way and bother that shot.
Durant, the pass to Harden. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Here's New York. This, of course, their first look at the Nets. Walker against Harden. Shot's good by Walker.
Boy, I thought Kemba took some contact on that shot, but boy, the toughness and focus is right there.
Now Harden. Outside Durant. Harris a screen on Randall. Durant kicks to Harden. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
6 on the shot clock. Harden bounce pass. The 3. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
Now Irving, following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep. Jacks up a 3. Outside for KD. This one for 3. Irving can't get it to go. New York's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Randall. That one falls.
Randall has got excellent handle, so you have to respect him off the dribble drive.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Mitchell Robinson. And then for Brooklyn, LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Blake Griffin. That's Mills in for Irving.
For your Knicks City Dancer.
Now here's Mills, guarded by Walker.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
KD on the wing. The 3. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first 3 from the floor. Walker with a clean look. Drills the three-pointer. Walker's got his second bucket tonight.
How about the range from Kemba Walker? Boy, he's put in a lot of work to get better.
Left side, Harris. Durant with a wide-open look. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
There you go. Not the best start, but maybe that's the shot that gets him in rhythm.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Harden outside. KD a screen on Fournier. Harris outside. The Nets need to get a shot off here. The 3 from Harden. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Aldridge trying to break free, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Taj Gibson's checked in for Julius Randle. Burks comes in for R.J. Barrett. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Kemba Walker. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Paul Millsap is checked in for Joe Harris. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Quickly finds Rose. New York moving the ball around. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, he's still showing flashes of that incredible athleticism. Rose is a force attacking the lane.
Mills dishes to Durant. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Durant sets a screen for Harden. Shot clock at 5. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
Three-point goal.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
And it's Rose penetrating. Gibson passes to Rose. Over Millsap. Rose, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving knows he's always...
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, to set the tone early in the game, and, that kind of sets...
Agreed, and for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, than Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Knicks, Alec Burks is out there with Taj Gibson. And it's Rose. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's quickly in at the 2 spot. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Knicks. Shoots over Griffin. Rose gets the bucket.
And this is where, to me, Derrick Rose is really lethal. He has that explosive dribble move and can pull up on a dime.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
Harden, that's good.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter, didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them, and now they're showing what they can do offensively.
Fans, who wants a free t-shirt?
And new group in for the Knicks. Randall's checked in for Gibson. Barrett comes in for Burks. Fournier's checked in for Quickly. And Walker's subbed in for Rose. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Paul Millsap. And Harris subbed in for James Harden. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime. And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before that.
Thrown back. Goes to the reverse layup and clears it in. Now it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
Boy, at the rim, an undersized guard, Kyrie Irving may be the best to ever do it.
If it counts, Walker's got 7 points in the game. Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Wizards. Fournier against Brown. On the wing, Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Brown. Johnson with a screen on Fournier. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Mitchell Robinson. Irving kicks to Brown. Johnson against Randall. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Pulls up on the wing. The shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. Here's Randall. He trains the quick shot. Randall's got it all tied up now for the Knicks. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
At the elbow, Randall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
That one's on Johnson.
One thing that separates Randall from other guys is size. That's spinning. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Durant comes in for James Johnson. That's Mills in for Bruce Brown. Mills dishes to Durant. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Randall with the bucket.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Durant in the corner. Back to Mills. The Nets working the ball around now. Harris finds Mills. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. James Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
James Harden.
24 seconds left now here in the second. KD looking around. Just 5 on the clock. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Fournier pass to Walker. For 3. That shot off. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. New York ahead, leading by just 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by court.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach?
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime.
Thanks for stopping and shifting our attention back to halftime of this Miami Heat game. Both teams keeping pace with one another so far. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Irving is out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Irving kicks to Harris. Durant, the pass to Harden. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Harden's got 11 points.
We're so used to seeing Harden pull up off the dribble, but he's not going to turn down a chance to get off that catch-and-shoot jumper if it's there.
Randall, a screen on Harden. Here's Walker. Randall left side. Pass to Fournier, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Griffin, a screen on Walker. Irving drives in and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Harden outside, launches a three. It's rebounded by New York. Barrett dishes to Walker. From the arc. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hey, Doris, one thing you can count on with Mitchell Robinson, he's going to make the majority of the shots he takes.
Right, think about it. Back in 2020, he shattered the record for highest field goal percentage in a season. Most of his buckets right at the cup in the restricted area. This guy has plenty of time to expand that range, and we know he's working on it. Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Walker. They get it back. Robinson. Nice D from Griffin.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Irving can't hit. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for New York. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Floats one up. Rebound, Brooklyn. KD's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
The Knicks with the lead. Walker with it. He's got 9. Sinks that one from the post. Walker's got 11 points.
Well, Kemba knows when he's in the painted area, they will be physical with him. He's prepared and willing to fight through it.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Joe Harris. Bruce Brown is checked in for Kyrie Irving. It's Mills in for James Harden. A nice shot by KD.
The ability to be ready to rise and fire in that situation is so important. Kevin Durant, no doubt.
On the wing quickly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Nets have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Mills looking it over. Johnson finds KD. Gets a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Here is Rose. He sinks the 11-footer. Rose has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Brown outside. There's the pass to KD. Shoots over Burks. And that one goes long.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Now here's Mills. D right on it. Driving inside. It's good.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. Sweet move. And the basket by Rose. Rose has got 4 this quarter.
Now we've seen this a time or two. Derrick Rose in the mid-range doing work.
The 3 from Mills. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. 3 quarters of play in it. Post game here. Knicks lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair, sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Walker in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Oh, Griffin in position.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
And here's Walker outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Walker against Irving. Pass to Millsap. Harden outside. Kicks to Irving. A 3 ball. Randall grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. The Knicks leading by 4. And here's Barrett. Randall with a screen for Barrett. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Harris against Barrett. Pass to Harden. Harden draws the double. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Cans it from downtown.
And this is what we call a sniper from the outside. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
And Walker kicks to Barrett. Picked by Randall. Johnson against Barrett.
Undaunted by the moment, R.J. Barrett with the delivery.
Nets trail by 3. Irving passes to Johnson. Pass to Harris. Back to Johnson. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Harden. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Johnson.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets. Charge to LaMarcus Aldridge.
Harden against Fournier. It's Harden with the drive. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And the D has to be more aware of Harden, especially when he's operating that close to the basket.
Fournier's shot is off. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 1-point game. Irving kicks to Harris.
2 minutes.
The pass to Aldridge.
2 minutes.
Walker against Harris. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Harden to take the lead. Again, the miss by Harden.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer. He's done a dynamite job rebounding the basketball, and no issues fighting it out against the big guys down low.
Harris. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Knicks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Barrett, no good. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Aldridge down low. Randall on him. Griffin trying to get open. That puts them in the lead. And the Nets lead by 1.
And guys, if you let Aldridge get inside with the ball, you've already lost. I mean, it's too big, too strong, too skilled.
Harden against Walker. That shot misses. Nice D from Griffin. On the way, Harris. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And finds Harden. For the three. The shot will not fall. And New York will come the other way. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Derrick Rose is checked in for New York. And the Nets also making a change. Durant's checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks. During the break, this was what was going on in Steve Nash's huddle. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
It's time for T-shirts.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Rose scanning the floor. Here's Randall. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, James. You have seen every type of defense from opponents over the years. What do you enjoy about that back-and-forth challenge?
Just every single game I'm trying to figure out what they're doing and how can I be aggressive and attack it. You know, I love playing a game of basketball. I love, being crafty and just trying to compete at a high level every single night. You know, it takes a lot, but I'm built for it, and I'm going to just continue to keep going.
Well, you won the chess match tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
Forever flying, never landed. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly.